So you want to talk about textures? Let's get it. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I got a lot to talk about. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. We're talking about negotiations today. I dropped a poll to figure out how often you guys are negotiating for product in this business, and I was happy to hear that most people are rarely having to negotiate, and that's how it should be. If you know what you're doing, you should not be getting into these negotiation wars with your customers 9 out of 10 times. I wanted to give you a quick background on me. I have been involved in reselling since I was a kid. Elementary, middle, high school, college, out of college, I've always been reselling something. Most recently, I was reselling cell phones full time. Out of the same building, I was reselling gift cards and other electronics. I found out about medical commodities because I saw people advertising for it. I gave it a shot, and the very first transaction I had was just extremely successful. It opened my eyes up that this item in particular is by far the best out of all items I've ever sold. So I decided to drop the cell phone thing and flip medical commodities entirely. So what makes this business so much more appealing to me and to others is that it's a very simplistic business to be a part of. The profit margins are extremely high. A lot of the sellers that sell product to you come back to you multiple times, and once you have the item, they're sold soon as you get them. There's no reason to go out and try and find somebody to buy them each time. You'll have a wholesale buyer that's ready to go right away. Real quick, you can go to easyhustles.net to get access to these buyers if you don't have them already. Since people are getting their items for free, they really don't have a frame of reference for what these items are worth. There's not a lot of people out here buying the medical commodities, so basically it's very low competition. The sellers don't have any skin in the game, really. They haven't invested in these products. They're getting them for free. They don't have anybody else to sell them to, so they more likely than not are going to sell them to you at just about any price that you say. So no need to negotiate. So I want to teach you guys what you need to do to get into a position to make sure that you are not getting into these negotiation wars, haggling back and forth with your customers. The very first thing is you need to know what these items are worth. You're not going to be able to make an offer on these items, or a reasonable offer on the items, until you know exactly what you can get for each item. The way that you figure out how much the items are worth is you need to get in touch with a wholesale buyer and get a price sheet from them. The price sheet has every single item that they buy and the exact price that they pay for it, based on the type of item, the expiration date, and the condition of the box. Again, go to easyhustles.net if you want to get access to that list right away, if you're looking to get started today. Once you know what the items are worth, we can move on to the next item, which is confidence. You need to have confidence when you're placing your offer. If you don't have confidence and your customer picks up on that, then they are going to start trying to negotiate and haggle the price and squeeze more money out of you. So how do you give off confidence, or negotiate with confidence, or state your offer with confidence, even if you're not? So over time, with experience, you're going to get confidence. Don't worry about that. Just get some experience. But as a newbie, you're starting in this business, the way that you give off confidence when you're stating your offers is you have to state your offers in a matter-of-fact way. You cannot go to your customers and ask them how much is enough for them, or you can't give them an offer and then ask them, how does that sound for you? Can you do this? When you're asking, can you sell at this price, or if this price is good, you're giving them two options, yes or no. We need to take out the no as an option entirely and just state what you can buy the item at, and that's it. They have one option. We pay this much for that item. That's their option. They can take that, or they can walk away. Most people, again, are not going to walk away because most of the people selling this product are highly motivated. They don't have any skin in the game, and they don't have anybody else to sell it to most of the time. So once you know what the items are worth, you have confidence, or you're portraying confidence at least. The next thing is you need to be able to walk away, be willing to walk away from these deals. That's a part of confidence. If your customer knows that you're willing to walk away from the deal, then they're going to know that you're confident in your offer. You don't need this deal, and if they really want to sell it to you, then they need to fold and sell it to you at your price. If they can tell that you really want these boxes and you're thirsty for them, then they know they have power over you and leverage over you, and it just doesn't make sense for them to sell it to you for a lower amount when they can tell that you're thirsty and they can squeeze more money out of you. So one of the best ways to not be thirsty is to be able, or to have that willingness to walk away, is, again, you need to know what these items are worth, so that you can even identify a bad deal and walk away from it. If you don't know if it's a good deal or not, you might get somebody to call you with a whole bunch of test strips and want a high price for it, and you don't even know that it's a high price. You're just thirsty because you think you're about to make a whole bunch of money, and they're going to be able to pick up on that. So you need to know what the items are worth, but you also need to have enough money already to just survive. If you're counting on making some deals to eat today, or to feed your kids today, or put some gas in your tank today, it's going to be real hard to not come off as thirsty. They're going to pick up on that, and they're going to want to negotiate. And that applies for any item. Anytime you're in a situation of buying something where the price can be negotiated, whoever is obviously the thirstiest one lost already. So the next thing is, you need to realize what you bring to the table. You're not only offering a price for these boxes, but you're offering your service. Look at it as a service, not just a dollar amount. Because think about it, there could be two buyers of test strips that your customer contacted, both offering the same amount of money. One person is offering $30 and they can meet in 30 minutes. The other person is offering $30, but they can't meet until the weekend. The person that can meet in 30 minutes won, because they're offering a better service. If you're talking to your customers rude or very impatient with them, anything like that, they may go sell to somebody else that's offering less money, just because they like their vibe better, they like their energy better. So you're offering not only price, but you're offering convenience. You're offering friendly service, fast response, etc. So that kind of goes into my next point in negotiations, is you need to know who your competition is and what level of service that they're offering, which includes prices, how soon they can meet, friendliness, etc. So if there's other people in your area buying diabetic test strips, you should be taking their number down and calling them up later, and figuring out what they're paying for items, how soon they can meet, see how friendly they are, just so you know who you're going up against. If you find out that your competition does this full time and they're available to meet customers within 30 minutes, then you may have to offer more money for the boxes if you're not able to meet as soon as they are. If you can only meet certain days, but your competition can meet every day, then you need to offer enough money to where your customers can be willing to wait to get that money. On the other hand, if you are able to meet every day and your competition's not, then you may not need to offer as much as your competition, because a lot of people are going to deal with the person that can meet sooner, even if it's for a lower price. So then finally, this next point is something that you'll learn with experience, is you need to learn how to identify certain types of buyers. There's some, or sellers, I mean. There's some sellers that are highly motivated, and then there's other ones that are not motivated to sell like that. So a highly motivated seller wants cash today, ASAP, for their test strips. So you may be able to offer them less money if you can give them a fast transaction. Then you'll have other sellers that are not highly motivated. They don't really need the money, so they're going to shop around for days, maybe even weeks, to get the absolute top dollar they can. So it's about to get noisy. I'm in a car wash because of this filthy window. I'm tired of being in my videos. I need to clean that. So thank y'all for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.